Hi y'all, it's me again. Do y'all see what's behind me? You do, don't you? Well, let me show this to you first. This is that blanket with that rough yarn. Just a huge granny square. It's like 52, 53 inches square. So it's a good size. It's a really good size. I also have shout outs, y'all. I also have a story you are not going to believe. If I didn't have pictures, I wouldn't believe it myself. That's true. All right, here's what I'm working on next. Oh, come on, don't go falling out on me. All right, you already saw the color. This is that Walmart yarn. I love it. It's soft, y'all. It's got a nice amount of yardage, and it's cheap. All great things in my book. It's that mainstays yarn, but I got green and I've got gold. And you're going to know why in a second. Now, I'm making a blanket for someone who likes sugar skulls. Yeah, I'm trying a sugar skull blanket. Y'all know me, I can't resist that torture. Got the eyes for the first one. And I'm almost to where it's time to put them on. Y'all, I found this square at Yarn Utopia by Nadia. It's one of her 365 squares that she did. There were 365 squares this child did, and 98% of them are really good squares. So if you need squares for a blanket, check her out. Okay, hang on. Oh. Shout outs. Here we go. Nan's Next Knot. I told you I was going to get to you. I love your channel. You know, I like listening to you. You're real sweet. I mean, I like watching your channel. Funny Farm Crochet, a crochet knitting podcast. I like your channel and I've really enjoyed watching it. I'm sorry. I was just thinking I've got to try and find these links after I live, and I'm not good at that yet. Aunty Vernon crocheting stuff. Make sure you're even with the camera. When you're looking down, it's hard for me to follow. I'm deaf in one ear, so for me, I watch people's lips more. And if I see your lips, I can try to understand what you're saying. And also, you have so many different things going on your channel. You've got this and that and this and that and a little crochet and I'm going to give you one piece of advice that I got from a YouTuber a while back. He just happened to look at my channel and told me that I was doing one thing right. One thing. Yeah. But that one thing is to focus on one particular thing that I want to do, or that I want people to know about me, or to have my channel be. I've decided that mine's just going to be about crochet. I'm going to tell stories occasionally. And it's finished objects, whips, open yarn hauls and stuff like that. And like if I get crochet books, I'll go ahead and have them. I love the nursery things too, but they have nothing to do with crochet. I tried to get you to email me, but you didn't, so I'm sorry. So just be aware. It's harder to build your channel if you're not focused. If you're scattered in the videos, people will only watch the ones that they're interested in, and they won't watch any of your other ones. And it's harder to build a channel that way, is what I was told. I don't really care. Y'all know me. I'm just here for the giggles. And but if you're one of those brave souls who wants me to check out your channel and give you my honest advice, look, I'm sorry, I can't do it any other way. And I don't mean it in a mean way. Honestly, I don't, because I think every channel I watch, I like. I mean, I like the people. I think they're really sweet people. But there's just some things that I don't like about your channel per se, but I do like the people. I love people. All right, but if you're brave enough, I'll be glad to do a review on your channel. I don't mind. If it helps you, that's all I can do. If it doesn't, then you've got nothing to lose. You really don't. But you can put a comment in the comment side saying that you want me to look at your channel, and I will. And I will give you my honest advice on it. And there have been some that I watched that hadn't put out a video in 4 years, and I'm like, why not? I love their stuff. I literally told one person, you're going to make videos again. You have to, because I like them too much. Yeah. All right, y'all. This all happened one day. Yesterday. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I woke up in the morning and I'm keeping the dogs for my sister and my brother-in-law while they're out of town keeping my grandniece, which is fine with me. Don't mind keeping the dogs. It may sound like I complain about them a lot, but I do love the dogs, and I really don't care about taking care of them. There's just a lot of them. So I go outside, it's raining, of course, and I'm like, oh well, I ain't sugar, I'm not gonna melt. So I go across and I let them all out, feed them and, take care of them, fill the water dish and, all the normal things you do for your animals during the day. Well, since it was raining, I figured they couldn't get into too much trouble. Well, it's been a while since I heard from them. So I was like, I better go outside and check see what they're doing. I walked outside my front door and heard something I haven't heard since I've moved here. Moo. Yeah, there's 4 cows in my sister's front yard. There's about 16 in the field next door by the pond. Yeah, they're in between me and going to check on the dogs. This is not going to end well. So I called my brother-in-law because he knows everybody around here, which is a good thing. So he called a friend of his and he said they weren't his, to go, that he was going to go ahead and chase them out of the field and everything and try and get them back to where they belong. And I'm like, okay, that's okay. But the minute I started talking, the 4 in the front yard that were eating my rose bushes took off and started headed back over to the ones at the pond, which I'm like, okay, as long as they're in one place, I am so good. Then I noticed the dogs weren't barking. And usually they bark at everything. So I'm looking around, I'm trying to figure out where the dogs are. I don't hear them. I figured they are down playing. They'll be back when it's time, when they're ready. So I walked outside several times to see if the cows were still here, and of course they were. And then his friend came and got the cows out of the pasture, and so the cows were gone. About, I don't know, 5-10 minutes later, the dogs come up. Well, one of them's limping, the brown and white one I showed y'all a video of. So I went over there to check her leg because it was her back leg she was limping on. So I'm looking all around her leg. I can't find nothing. I can't find anything. So I'm like, okay, it looks like you're fine, And so I came back inside and it got to be around 4 o'clock and I looked back out and I noticed she didn't run up to my door like she normally does. I'm like, I've got to go check her again because there's obviously something wrong with that leg. So I get over there and I'm looking at her leg and she turned. Well, on the other side of her body, on her front legs, she was eat up. Something had bit her, something had gored her or something. I don't know. She's missing a chunk of muscle. It's a graphic little thing going on there. I'm not going to explain it all. Just let's say I was panicked. Called my sister. She calls a friend of hers to come see if we need to take the dog to the vet. And I'm sitting there on the phone telling my sister, we have to take the dog to the vet. There's just no fixing this. I tried to sew it up myself, but I couldn't find a needle that was small enough or thin enough to go through without giving her a lot of pain. And I'm just not into giving animals pain, y'all. I'm just sorry. I can't. So she came over and she looked at her and she goes, oh, yeah, we're going to the vet. And so she let my sister know, and then my sister texted me, and apparently the texts missed each other. So I texted my sister and let her know we were going to the vet. I had put all the other animals up so that we could just get her and go. And so that's what we did. We got her in the vehicle. We took off. Oh my gosh, that was a trip. We get to the vet, and I thought it was a wild pig because we have a lot of wild hogs around here. And I don't know if people who are not used to the country may not understand this, but they have these real sharp tusks and they have these big teeth that when they bite something, it can go right through that whatever they're biting. I mean, they're dangerous. And so I thought she'd gotten bit by a hog, and it turned out it wasn't. The vet said it's not a hog. It's not hog damage. And I'm like, okay, well, I wonder what it could be. There's no telling. We just don't know what was in the woods. So, but it's obviously something big enough to take her down. And she wasn't backing away. She was chasing it. So, it's no telling. Um, but yeah, I finally got back from the vet and I'm texting my sister. I'm saying, between the rain, the cows, the dog, and the vet, I'm tired. So that's why I didn't post a video yesterday. Now you know. Yeah. I tell you what, the last experience I had with cows, they chased us. I know y'all are already laughing, but they did. They're rude. They chase you. At least the cows we were around, because they had babies in with them. So we were just kind of I don't know, left out of the cold on that one. They, took off after my sister and my brother, and just they ran fast enough to get the car though. Yeah, because we would have left them. No, I'm kidding. We wouldn't have. But I want to know what y'all are working on right now and how far along you are. How many of y'all have sent your squares for Billy yet? If you haven't sent them, I believe it's Crochet Jewel that's collecting them. Linda, Just a Crochet Sister, has a video on her channel for the squares. So if I can remember, I will try to get a link in here, but I'm still not good at this. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. It's a learning curve. Yeah, I'm not. I used to be really good at the tech stuff, but it's advanced past me. Not a good thing. But anywho, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna go back and work on those skulls because I want that blanket finished ASAP. Looks like those are gonna be about 15-inch squares. I'm like, yeah, because that only means I need 64. Way to go, me. I know, I'm so wrong. But at least that one will be done, and I won't have to worry about it. I plan on doing a row of single crochet around the square so that I can do the slip stitch method of sewing them together so that you can't see the seams, that it just looks like it's one piece. I for some reason I really like that way, but I might just go with just crochet, single crochet or slip stitch around all the way down and do it that way. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just know that I'm tired. But I still got 3 blankets to make. Y'all, please, it's gonna be rough. Just have to find another crochet square that's as big as that I can do for my sister, and that yarn that's gonna kill me. Yeah, because it's like this yarn. I gotta wash this and see if I can soften it up, because it is for his mother, and I don't want to give it to her hard, because it's real scratchy and stuff, and I just don't want to give it to her like that. Y'all, I'm a little okay. I'm a little of a perfectionist when it comes to those things. Oh, and by the way, um, I'm probably gonna tag one of y'all, but I won't mail it out to the 3rd. But I'm probably gonna tag one of y'all for some you know those big Mary Maxim XXL things that we all got a while back? Well, they're too thin for me and I just can't work with them. So I'm giving them away. And what I'm gonna do, I've already got them in a box, y'all. Seriously, I'm that ready to get them out of my house. But what I'm gonna do is take the box up, and at the 3rd, I'm gonna run to the post office and I'm gonna do that. And hang on. Y'all know I have no memory. I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, Lovecrafts is having a deal, and so is Michael. So y'all might want to check their website. Um, let's see, who is the Teresa Patton is the one that's getting the other ones that I had set aside. So Teresa's getting one. I would love to hear from someone else about getting the other one. So comment below. I'll pick one of y'all and I will hit you up for your email address. I'll leave a message on your or you can email me. I'll try and put my email address. I'll comment on your thing that I picked you. And then what you can do is email me with your address so that I can send this stuff to you. It's 2 of those things. It's a turquoise and kind of a dark rose. So if y'all are interested in either of those colors, I'll be glad to send them to you. I've already got stuff going to Teresa, so it's not a big deal to take them both to the post office at the same time. It's really not. So if y'all want this, just go ahead and comment below that you would like it, and I'll pick between the ones who want it, and I'll draw. I'll just draw from y'all, and I'll make it even. I don't care who gets it. Tell you the truth, I'm just gonna put every name in a little bowl and just stir it around and pick a name. And I may even show y'all I do that. You know, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, actually. I don't want to use the YouTube random picker because I've heard people say that they don't trust it. So what I'm going to do, make a list with the names and numbers beside the names. And then what I'm going to do is write all those numbers down on a little piece of paper, throw them in a bucket so that I can reuse the numbers. And then stir it up and pick a number, and whoever's name is beside that number, they get the 2 skeins. And that's the fairest way I can think of to do it. I'm just not gonna deal with anybody getting mad that I'm picking somebody above another, because y'all know I don't give giveaways. If I decide to get rid of yarn, I'm gonna tag you up. You're gonna get a happy. But this is the only one I'm gonna do this way, because next time I am literally just gonna tag you privately, reply to one of your posts on my page and my videos, and let you know, hey, I'd like your address so I can send you a happy. And that's the way it's got to be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it that way. I'm going to have to do the number thing because that's mean. Not putting everybody's name in a bowl, just picking one person. So we'll be using that every time. So that way nobody can say that I'm doing it to benefit anybody, because honestly, once the numbers go in there, I'm not going to care whose name's beside what number. I'm going to hold up the number, then I'm going to point to the paper with the name written on it so y'all can see it, and that will be the person who gets it. As spare as I can be. I know that means a lot of writing. Yay! I don't mind. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. So I've got my trusty notebook, and I've got enough notebooks to do this every time I want to do a happy. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because to me it just makes more sense. Now, as I shut this video down or stop it or whatever, I just want y'all to get this image in your mind. Me, standing on my porch looking at cows. What do you do with cows? I have to admit, I was thinking steak when I saw them, which is probably not a good thing, because I just haven't had a lot of red meat in a while. So I used to eat a lot of red meat, but since I moved here, I don't. So go figure. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, is a cow eating my rose bushes next door. It was a big one too. I took pictures. Yeah. I know. Y'all just. That is the cow eating by my rose bush. Right outside my door, across the street from the, oh, that's them in the pond. That's just some of them. Yeah. Cows. Joy. Y'all, my life is crazy. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a beautiful weekend and enjoy it. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.